Everybody, welcome back to the channel, All Things Business. Al Thomas here. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you get a lot out of today's call, and thank you so much for your time. Listen, today our subject matter is, are you a talent scout? What do you mean? We all need to be talent scout if you're in business, whether it's in real estate, whether it's network marketing, or whether it's just traditional business. We're all talent scout. Think about it. The Marines, National Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, they all have scouts out there. You know, basketball has scouts, football has scouts. Everybody has scouts. I was on a cruise recently, and this guy at the next table, he has a little journal with him. And I said, he's a scout here. He's scouting out what's going on with the ship, or maybe a competition, watching what they're doing on this cruise line. So you must be a talent scout for your business. And let me explain what a talent scout is. I'm going to kind of use it in a baseball form so we're all clear, okay? Now, what is a talent scout? Why do you need to be a talent scout? Because talent scouts are always seeking and looking for the winning talent. They're looking for talent that's going to help build their brand. And aren't you doing the same thing in your business? Absolutely. You know, they're looking to build a winning team. They want to be the next Super Bowl champions. They want to be the next World Series champions. So you're always scouting for people to bring onto your team. And a talent scout is always looking for the very best, number one, the brightest, and the most talented. They are on the search for that. After all, if you're a business, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for it every day of your business. You know, players, you know, we're looking for the best players, let's say, in the United States and anywhere in the world. That, you know, we're looking for them. So you're always looking for the best. You want the best in your lineup. That's right, the best in your lineup. Now let's look at a lineup that you want to look at. Your goal is to win, no matter what. As long as it's legal, above board, and honest, that's how we play the game. As long as everything is done above board. Now you must understand, in your team, number one, the team must work together as a whole. Yes, you got to have harmony within your team. And what else the team must do? Number two, they must practice, practice, practice. Yeah, that's what teams do. Next thing, number three, they travel to games. Well, some of you in network marketing may travel across the country for a convention. In real estate people, you travel for a convention in real estate. Or maybe a convention for your traditional business where they're having, you know, that certain element of people coming up from around the country for that one element of what you're training in and what you do business in. You know, and also you must understand, off season is so important in business because why? Your talent scout never stop, even in off season. They're out there looking for talent no matter what they do. They're always looking and searching. And I hope you are too, because once you find good talent, you want to make them part of your organization, which is very important. Number one, what makes that so important? Well, you want to be committed to winning. And you want people on your team that are committed to winning. Not just anybody, but they're committed to winning. You know, next, they must stay focused. You know, a lot of times people, they get excited, but they lose their focus. I used to do this thing and have in my organization wear these binoculars around their neck for 21 days. And the reason why, when people saw them, said, what's up with the binoculars? Oh, Mr. Thomas had to wear these for 21 days because I lost my focus. And then that would start a conversation. What did you lose your focus on? Dun, 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 dun. And this is how you would get more leads. But here again, it was to get people to understand, stay focused no matter what. You know, not only that, you must also give it all you got. And most people kind of want to give it all they got, but they're not really doing it. They're doing what I call the hokey pokey. They put one foot in and put the one foot out, then you shake it. Yeah. So they're not really committed to being part of the team or doing something very big that you want to highlight and be part of your winning team. Last but not least, you must never, never, never give up. Now, the great Winston Churchill, one of my favorites, would always say, you never, never, ever give up. And you must never give up. Sometime after being 35 years in the business, people say, how do you keep going? Well, I pace myself. In the beginning, I'm all out. And as I got older, I started doing a little less, but I got paid more and more. But I kept going and kept going. But you have to pace yourself. You know, that's the power of being in any business, longevity. Now, let's look at a lineup of people that you want, players you want on your team. This is the kind of players you're looking at. I'm going to give you 5 different types of players you want on your team no matter what you're building. Number 1, you always want that superstar. Guys, every team has a superstar. You may not know it, but that's what you're looking for. Look at baseball. Every baseball team, major baseball team, have one person that stands out, and that's their superstar, their go-to. Basketball, same thing. That superstar. Now, next, the second thing you want is your top three players. Now, as I look at basketball, I'm thinking of the Warriors and like, wow, they got their top 3. Every team has their top 3 players. No matter what your team may be, there's a top 3 players. 1, 2, and 3, top 3 players. And you also have that superstar. And your superstar might be one of those top 3 players. So who can you think on your team is fit that bill? Next, on the team, the average player will come on. They'll be on the team. You don't see them very often. You don't know quite a bit about them. Even if you're watching baseball, basketball, they make up the team, but they're not known very well because they're just average. And I hope, they're just average. So I hope you don't get stuck in that category. The fourth type of person on your team is what I call baseball team. It's a pinch hitter. Yeah, they go up and whack the ball out. They rack it, but they may not run, whatever. But they're good at that one thing. That one thing. They might bring that one person in. That one person, it might be all they're known for. I look back and I kind of think about my sponsor, my first company. He only brought me in. The rest is history. I remember the company came up with the top 101 money earners on the front cover. Top 101. Guess who was number 101? Yeah, my sponsor. He did. He made off of me. Yeah, he did. But then again, that was his claim to fame. It's nothing right or wrong about it. But we all need pinch hitters. I take a pinch hitter on my team any day because you never know who they're going to bring in. Okay. And the fifth type of person, you're going to find those bench warmers. Oh my God, what's a bench warmer? Well, those who were average and all of a sudden they didn't play a lot and then they started to sit on the bench and they always talk about what's wrong with this and what's wrong with that. If I had an opportunity, I have a chance. So they're talkers. They're not really doers, but they're there sitting on the bench. They hope to get in the field one day. In other words, they have the same opportunity as the other players, but they have decided not to go all out. They decided to come to training a little bit. They decided that they made a decision that sitting on the bench is just fine for them. As long as they get a jacket, and if the team win a ring, they get one to say they're part of the team. Even though they weren't really contributing very much to the team, but they want to be a part of the team. Now, as a talent scout, you're looking to upgrade your roster every single day. Are you out there looking at upgrading your roster on your people on your team every day? If a talent scout should, you should. And this is how you build a superstar team. By going out there as a talent scout, looking for the very best, getting the very best, training the very best, and then you too should become the very best team that's out there. But it's going to take you to be a strong talent scout. And as you look around in life, there's a lot of talent scouts you may have never noticed, but they're out there looking to recruit the very best. You even see teams that have people on their team and they want to be traded to another team. Because why? Whatever. But here again, be a talent scout. If I were to ask you a question, which one of the 5 can you relate yourself to? Don't answer it. Just think about it. Number 1, the superstar. Number 2, the top 3 players. No, number 3, an average player. Number 4, a pinch hitter. Or number 5, a bench warmer. How would you size yourself up in your organization or in your field of endeavor? Remember, there's plenty of room for improvement.